There I was, tape two, minding my goddamn business, and I get laid off from my job because my supervisor is jealous. She got the nerve to look me up and down with her Spider-Man glasses. Ain't nobody worried about you, Nickelodeon. So
previously on the Black House. So you're telling me you feel some kind of way because this guy decided to step into a booth. This little nerdy guy gets into the booth, starts dropping some fire, hits you with some education, and then he leaves you with a little bit of poetry for the most part, and you're mad because he's artistically different and that he actually came up with a genre not only to save mankind, but to save the world. So we're mad that he's special. No. You're mad. So you mad because he's retarded. That's what it is. No. You're mad because he's retarded. It's not his fault that he's retarded. There's a lot of special people in the world that can't do a lot of special things, and we don't make fun of them because they're retarded. Now, there might be some people that's a little bit slow for the most part. Now, I'm not talking about the general population of everyday people. I'm just saying maybe this guy is a little bit slow. And if he's a little bit slow, then that's okay. Then we just know how to properly, assist these things and go into a perspective of, going forward with these things. But no. But the problem is, here's the problem. You holding on to old stuff. You holding on to the past. You won't let go of the past. I'm not in the past. I'm in the future. That's 2025. I'm in the future. I'm not thinking about what happened yesterday. I'm not thinking about last week. I am in a whole new perspective of a whole new. I'm happy. Yes, I said it. I may not be happy to the way of how you think I should be happy, but I am happy in my life, and I'm not concerned or worried about the past. I am doing me. I am putting my life together. Now, I got some other obligations that I got to figure out and sort out. But then when you got to work with a bunch of people that don't communicate and they don't talk back, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole different situation going on, and you guys are not equipped to handle this situation. So now I got to go figure out how to sort out these other political issues with these people. And this is above your pay grade. So our problems and our little situations of our little Mickey Mouse clubhouse, I'm not worried about that right now. That's classified information. It is classified information. And you can't be like, well, you can't leave us hanging and all this other stuff. Ain't nobody left you guys hanging. I ain't even pushed the red button yet. So now we over here talking about, when I say we, me, myself, and I am talking to the most important people, and the important people is having their way of talking to me, and they believe they're going to use my own technology against me. How am I going to have a conversation with myself with technology? You're going to try to use the same psychological methods against me in order to obtain some information of a certain pathway of life of trying to figure out whatever it is that you're trying to do. Let me tell you why it's not going to work. You can't use the system against the system. That doesn't make sense. That's like putting two computers in front of each other and say robo battle, and then one of them turn into a Decepticon and the Autobot gets eaten. That's not how that works. You don't know what you don't know. You mad because you got spanked in this game. That's what happened. You lost, and you don't even know what to do. You sitting there looking at a board of confusion, and nothing makes sense. You are confused, and you think you know what you're doing. You're just guessing. You're just speculating. You're speculating. You can't even spell speculate. You don't even know what to do. So now you figure, well, let's keep him here and until he give us what we want, until he started making sense to us. How am I supposed to make sense to you when my life never made sense? Remember those conversations? Remember those, grown folks talking, little people, I want to be bothered with you. Go away. So now when it's done back to you, now you need a friend. Now you want somebody to come and help you and all this other stuff. I got big people problems. Okay. Now look, there's adult problems and there's big people problems. I got big people problems. And if you understand big people problems, then you mean, scatter. No, get out of here. So now I got to talk to the big people. I got to talk to the important people. And this is a whole different, this is my personal life. This has nothing to do with my other life. This is my grown-up life. This is my adult life when I put on a tie and I tuck my shirt in my pants and I put on my fancy shoes and I have to go talk to the smart people. Now, everybody's smart in their own way, but that's not the point. The point of the matter is the important people, they are being difficult, and I ain't got time for their nonsense, and that's why most of them getting fired anyway. Yep, I said it. I fired the FBI, I fired the DEI, I fired the DWP, I fired the DWMCD, and then, who else? Demoted. And now they feel that they have this whole entire operation all figured out, and they don't know what they're talking about. You think you're going to come into the Black House and tell me what to do? I would nuke this goddamn conversation all the way to a whole different country. You don't even know my life. You don't understand nothing. You don't want this. Man, I'm telling you, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. So if you're not going to comply with simple demands of using basic standard communication and just use simple words and talk, then I have no time and no business to be dealing with y'all. And if this is what you want to do, then you do what you got to do. And we saw how you do what you do. Now, this is the new conversation of interest. You going to prevent me from making money? You going to stop the funding? You think you going to freeze my accounts and stop me from making money because you're not getting what you want out of it? And I kept the 100 with you. And you want to believe me and all that other stuff? I thought, I was like, I can't understand all of that. So it's like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Just use your words. And I know, don't stop playing with my emotions. You know what I'm saying? You just, after all we've been through, rush hour 1, rush hour 2, you just, you messing up my marriage, man. Like, you had one job. You just had one thing to do. But then your team allowed for this to happen. Your department allowed for this to happen. You just thought everything was just going to be cool. You thought it was just going to be just a walk in the park. You just thought this is what's going to be good. And then you want to take my words and then you want to twist it around and then you want to say, well, what he's really trying to say. Stop. You know what I'm talking about. The point of the matter is you are bothering me. You have taken this to a whole new different level. So now you say, we got the ones who started this. Okay, fine. I'm putting an end to it, end of the conversation. There ain't nothing else to talk about. And now, since you are prolonging it and you putting emphasis on it and you keep putting extras on it, guess what? That makes you the problem because we let go of the problem and we squashed it. In the Black House, we don't argue. We do not debate. We do not get into the action of the motive of arguing with adults. Okay? So now you want to tell me what to do because you feel some kind of way. Now, first of all, I already know why you feel some kind of way. And that's the point of entertainment. It's entertainment. It's a business, okay? Just because you heard some things that wasn't right or made you feel some kind of way, we already gave you an apology. We already wrote, we already pardoned a lot of people. Hell, I even pardoned Bobby Brown. Now, you got to understand that you can't be sensitive when it comes to this business. Look, I know for the most part it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. You know, it's tough out there. But when you don't know what you're doing and you just trying a bunch of stuff and you are articulate genius, then that's just what it is. I can't stop with the Lord himself. The Lord did his part and made me the way that I am. Now, just because my friends don't like your friends or your friends and my friends don't get along doesn't mean we all can't be happy together. Now you got this concept in your mind and you tossing and turning at night because you can't wrap your mind around this nonsense because your job means more to you than anything. And I get your job is your business, your people's, your friends. You know, I respect all that. But you got to remember, I am in my own life. I am responsible for myself. I got a continent of a country to run. And if you're going to stop the funding and you're not putting can't think of the big word right now. You are preventing me from doing the things that I need to do in order to win this election. Now, I need for you to move out the way when you see me on the highway so I can do what I got to do. But now you're like, nah, we need to figure some stuff out. And you know how this goes. You got ambulance flying up the street. You got Autobots running down the street and ain't no damn fire. Then you got airplanes going this way and that way. And what does this got to do with me? What does this got to do with me? What does this got to do with me? This ain't got nothing to do with me. You're just jealous. That's what it is. You're jealous. I didn't want to have to say it. You're jealous. You mad because I beat you at your own game. You mad because my American flag is more cooler than your American flag. You feel some kind of, I'm more happier than you. That's what it is. That's what it is. So now you're like, I just think you just talking and you just making a whole bunch of stuff up because you really don't have no argument. And you're probably right. I probably don't have an argument. But the fact that you won't let this go and you keep on holding on to this is real talk. This is real talk. And then you believe that you don't know what to do. Do you understand the levels of the conversation, of motive, of the projection, of the concept, of the theory, of the D. Roosevelt, of what I have to do for this great nation? You can't handle the truth. So I'm going to need for you to calm all that stuff down. You need to take a chill pill. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing absolutely. You got people feeling some kind of way and they don't know what to do, and then you're not communicating, and then you're changing all the psychology of what's going on in the world. Let me tell you something. As the president of the Nerd of the Black House, I declare the U.S. Constitution 1 through 27, and that basically means that this whole entire operation is declassified. Black lines over everything, which means you can't see nothing, you can't read nothing. So I don't give a damn what they tell you. You do what you got to do. I don't care what they tell you, because whatever they tell you, it's a lie, because this whole entire mission is declassified. That means there is nothing that I can say without my approval and my permission of my signature of the idea of what I can do, because boys rule and girls drool. Yes, and boys go to Jupiter to run around the world and have recess forever. And you can't tell us what to do because I run this operation. So now if you want to do business with me and you want to talk to me, then you are going to have to schedule an appointment, because you think you're going to stop all the funding. You got another thing coming. Gonna stop the funding. You think you gonna shut me down after all I did for this goddamn country? After all I did for this country, you think you gonna shut me down after I did for this country? You ain't gonna shut me down after everything we did for this country, and you gonna turn your back against me? We've been fighting. We've been in this business together since the beginning. How dare you turn your back on me? I'll take the American flag and fold it up and put it back in the drawer. Matter of fact, take the American flag out, and we gonna hang it up real high, because we want everybody to see all 51 stars, because I got my own goddamn country, and that's what it's gonna be. No. He's been served. You can't handle this. You don't need. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Listen, sit down. No. I got this. Now, because you think you got it all figured out, and you know nothing. That's why they call it the Black House, because it's a quiet conversation about nothing. I got this all figured out. I got this game unlocked, and you can't unlock it because I know what to do and you don't know what to do. So you are going to have to trust me and stop tripping. That's real talk. Real talk. You're going to have to trust me and just let it be. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. You got to trust me. That's what it is. Now, if you don't like the work of the business, then you need to communicate with that and you need to fix it. Now, I'm talking to the other people, the important people, the people, the ones that live in the same house just like mine, but it's painted two different colors. You need to understand one simple thing. It didn't have to be like this. But you made it this way because you waited all this time. And you thought you was going to take the scoop of the grand finale and thought you was going to dun 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 dun. No, you got a nut. You crisscross applesauce. You got dunked on. No LeBron James. Hot sauce in the bag. And one crisscross jungle gym around the world. You got dunked on. You are not going to the playoffs. You did not go to the playoffs, and now you feel some kind of way. That's not my fault. You didn't go to the playoffs. No, because you assumed. This what happens when you assume. You got defeated. No. How they say? Well, what's that one movie? You got served. That's what it was. You got served. We beat you at your own game. My dance crew is better than your dance crew. My people, they a little bit different, but that's not the point. The point is now you need a friend. Now you need a friend. You don't know what to do. You're looking at all these people doing all this computer stuff and all this nerd stuff, and then you already know the answer. You know the answer, but for the most part, you just let them go along with it for the most part. And they know that you know that they know that you know that we both know what the real answer is to this whole matter situation. But you got to impress these particular kind of people for the most part. And them people don't give a damn about you. I'm just keeping it real with you. But no. You don't want nobody to keep it real with you. You want a certain kind of presentation. Things got to be a certain kind of way. And we over here with no funding. We the ones that's going without. But you know what? The Lord himself is going to make a way. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. The Lord is going to make a way. That's right. And that's the Holy Bible, not the King James Version. Matter of fact, take both Bibles. All I care. All I'm telling you is, for the fact of the matter is, I got this all under control, and we in the Black House is not worried at all. So you could bring them German Shepherds, you could bring them helicopters and ambulance and all that stuff. It make me no difference. I will stand on the front lawn looking like Superman himself, and I will not run from the tyranny of the oppression of the U.S. Treasury of my proclamation of what this country has been built on. Now, we got a new movie coming out, and it's going to be good for all the people to see. And I believe we need to put our differences to a side, and we need to stop this unnecessary war of attacking America. America attacking itself for the most part. Now, I understand one of your best guys had an accident. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It happens. Look, I know. But if we don't work together, we will accomplish nothing. If we ain't got trust, we ain't got nothing. You know, before you got into this job, I remember you was about this tall. Yep. I remember you was about this tall. And I said, this person's going to be somebody in life. You're going to do great things. You're going to do wonderful things. You're going to, wow, you really going to be something in life. But then the moment you grew up, you changed. You became somebody different. You're not the same person that we all thought you were. And guess what? That's okay. People change. People grow up. People learn a thing or two. But you let people tell you how the world really works. And you went with the okie doke and you forgot where you came from. Now, let's get this straight and let's get this clear right now. I ain't got to like you. When it comes to this entertainment and it comes to this business, I got to do what I got to do to put food on the table to provide for this family. Now, you went off and you decided to do your own thing. And I didn't say nothing about it. That was your business. That's your thing. Now, when two people don't come to the same page of the same understanding, somebody got to be the adult in the situation, which is being me. Which means you are being petty. Not pretty. You're being petty. You're being petty. I said it. You are being petty. 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 Ha. You didn't think I could spell that. Guess what? Just did. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go forward in this procedure and we are going to declare peace. We declare peace. Peace of mind, peace of freedom, peace of concept, because ain't nobody gaining anything out of this wasteland at all. So if you want to continue to go to war with the Black House, I'm going to tell you right now, we already dropped the nuke on you. And what you going to do about it? You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing about it because in this Black House, we don't have a party of representatives, the other party of representatives. You guys always party. That's your problem. Y'all party too much and y'all don't want to do business. Every time you no. Well, I got this. Every time they have a party, they just want to pass the bill around and they just want to party. We always pay the bill. We ain't paying the bill this time. Nope. We are not paying the bill. So you do what you got to do. That's why I declare peace. Peace of mind, peace of thought. Believe what you want to believe. Think what you want to think. We are going to go back to listening to music. We're going to go back to watching movies. We are going to have a good time. We're going to have a happy time in the new month of February. That's what we're going to do. No, I completely understand because I know you're going to call me back. I know you're going to call me back and you're going to be like, you right. No. You're absolutely right. I know I'm right, but it's just the fact of the matter. I know the people that you work for, and I know how they are. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Yep. That's why you can't say nothing. That's why you quiet, because you don't know what to do. You can't believe what you are hearing right now. That's why you need to trust me and let me fly. So if you're not going to allow me to do what it is that I need to do, then you're just going to be a sunken battleship that's just going to sink to the bottom. You already know, and I already know how these things go. So when you decide that you want to make money and you decide that you want to do business right, you let me know. Because right now, I don't know who you are right now. I don't know who you are. I think you lost your touch. I think right now you're trying to, you're all over the place. You're all over the place. No. I'm going to keep it real with you because I've been your best friend since day one. And you know we've been friends since day one. Not because of that one thing, but we've been best friends just because simply we respect adults for the most part. And now that we adults, and we're not getting the same interest and the same respect, and this is how it's really been running. You telling me this is how you've been doing business in this country for the last 401 years? I can't believe it. I'm distraught. I cannot believe the anguish of the propaganda of the establishment of the proclamation of this democracy of a failed NATO mission. But you can bring a rocket back to his launch quarters, but you can't even meet me at the finish line. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. No. Because I know how this is going to go. I know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to prolong this, and you're going to try to dry this out. And you think I'm going to beg. You think I'm going to change. I'm not changing for you. I'm not changing for nobody. I'm going to do what I got to do in order to win. Hell, I'm already the president. What you going to do? You going to give me a peach? You going to give me an apple? You going to give me an orange? What you going to do? You can't do nothing without my protocol and my say-so. So when you decide that you want to do business the right way, you let me know. Don't forget to stop all that crying. Ain't gonna do you no good. Ain't gonna do you no good. Ain't gonna do you no good. What you crying for? You can't give up. You gonna give up. You better get up. You better do something. This is America.
Yeah, let's look at the contract ourselves, eh? Benefits, perks, a green cookie on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, it didn't used to be this way, Smithers. No, it didn't used to be this way at all. Yeah, let's look at the contract ourselves, eh? Benefits, perks, a green cookie on St. Patrick's Day.
Sir, he hasn't been seen since he promised to clean up the Union.
20 minutes late.
I don't know, sir. He hasn't been seen since he promised to clean up the Union.
It didn't used to be this way at all. Whoa! What the hell? It's late.
I don't know, sir. He hasn't been seen since he promised to clean up the Union.
Union representative, he's 20 minutes late. Where's that union representative? Where's that union representative? Where's that union representative? He's 20 minutes late. To that boy, instead of walling him up in the abandoned coke oven. Well, I am going to avenge my grandfather. We'll take on that greedy union.
I found Parker.
Where you been? Looking for you all morning. Why don't you pay your phone bill? Mad scientist goes berserk and we don't have pictures.
I heard Spider-Man was there.
Where were you? Photographing squirrels? You're fired.
Chief, the planetarium party.
Oh, right. You're unfired. I need you. Come here. What do you know about high society? Don't answer that. My society photographer got hit in the head by a polo ball. You're all I got. Big party for an American hero. My son, the astronaut.
Could you pay me in advance?
You serious? Pay for what? Standing there? The planetarium tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. There's the door.
You said today, as you often say, that you live in Singapore. Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
Are you a citizen of any other nation?
No, Senator.
Have you ever applied for Chinese citizenship?
Senator, I served my nation in Singapore. No, I did not.
Do you have a Singaporean passport?
Yes, and I served my military for two and a half years in Singapore.
Do you have any other passports from any other nations?
No, Senator.
Your wife is an American citizen. Your children are American citizens.
That's correct.
Have you ever applied for American citizenship?
Not yet.
Okay. Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator.
How many data categories do you store? Does Facebook store on the categories that you collect?
Senator, can you clarify what you mean by data categories?
Well, there's some past reports that have been out there that
We got a situation. What is it? World War III. Is it the Mexicans? Nope. Australians? Nope. Brazil? Nope. Connecticut? Nope. China? Nope. And who the hell are we going to war with? America is going to war with itself. Oh, God damn it. What happened to him? I don't know. So you're telling me World War III is America destroying itself? Everybody's getting fired. Everybody got fired? Everybody got fired. Bob got fired. Susan got fired. Matthew got fired. Brad got fired. Tommy got fired. Ashley got fired. The nerds in the back, they got fired. Christopher, yeah, he got fired. Well, he quit. Everybody's getting fired. You got fired. I got fired. Yeah, you got fired. I got fired. So why are you guys still here? Well, we're just going to reapply to get our job back once he leaves. And, things will just go back to normal, once he retires. You do realize he's going to fire everybody. Yep, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Oh, you're definitely fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Don't ever come back. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Fired. Fire. You're fired. You're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. Don't ever come back to this company again. You're fired, you're fired, you're fired. What do you do? No, scoot over. You right there. Yes, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're all fired, you're fired, and you're fired.
What's this? Oh my god.